Hello there, I'm Jim Howard. I am one of the team's co-founders. So I would have joined the team when it first started, that first idea session, which was April of 2008. Uh, we started kicking the idea around of starting a team after we were returning from Gettysburg, where some strange things happened. I seen my first full-body apparition on my way into Gettysburg, followed by some weird sights at the Devil's Den. But the thing that made us want to really start a team was our son playing with a spirit that wasn't really there that none of us seen, but he was definitely laughing and carrying on looking at somebody that wasn't there. So that's why we started the team. But my mom told me my paranormal lifestyle goes back further than that. Even when I was about 4, I guess it was, or 3, somewhere in there, I was at the cemetery with my mom while she was playing the flowers at the gravestones of our loved ones there. I'd walk around and talk to other stones, and she said that I did that all the time when I was little. So I guess talking to spirits has been a full lifetime thing for me. So starting a team and pursuing it further was just probably the next chapter in my life. What keeps me with Meadville Paranormal? Well, besides I'm the co-founder of the team, the unique bond that I share with all of our members. Um, they've become like a second family to us. We take care of them, they take care of us. It boils back to, why do we meet once a week? Well, we meet once a week because if we didn't make time for each other, we wouldn't do it. I know that sounds like you're calling each other a family, but if you didn't meet once a week, you wouldn't do it. Everybody knows everything gets busy with your own family. If you have kids at home, events with them, doctor's appointments, etc. So to settle into a routine where you meet with other people once a week really helps. So if you need to do it, do it. Make an appointment and do it. That's what we've done. I've had opportunities to leave and go to other teams, but I really enjoy doing this, and this is where I belong. The toughest thing about investigations for me personally is getting on site, getting everything set up, um, making sure everything's ready beforehand, getting the facts ready, making sure everybody knows what's going on site. So it's not really the investigation. The investigation is the quote-unquote fun part of the evening for me. Because once we start tearing down, it's making sure we have everything. We can't leave anything behind because well, they're probably not coming back if we leave something on an investigation site. So making sure we have everything gathered up again becomes stressful, just as stressful as getting everything out. So the investigation is the interesting part, where it becomes a break almost from the whole day of setting up and getting your notes jotted out and asking questions of the property owner and all that fun stuff. Of course, there's still things to manage while you're investigating. Who's got what equipment? Where are they at? How all that goes. So the toughest thing about the investigation is everything that goes around the investigation that day. For me. The toughest thing about reviewing is trying to get it right. Everybody thinks that orbs are real. We'll debate that here on the show sometime, I'm sure. But the toughest thing about reviewing is getting it right. Listening to the EVPs and hearing yourself unrecorded is never fun if you've ever done it. I don't think I've ever met anybody that likes hearing their voice recorded. So to do that is not fun either. We're watching the same blob of video trying to find something, that 2-second clip of something moving or something gets a little tiresome too. But it's all worth it if you find something. It's all worth it if you don't find something too, because that was the commitment you made to the client that you had. So the toughest thing about reviewing is getting it right. Hobbies, as a varsity golfer in high school, so as much as it sucks not to be as good as I once was at it, I still enjoy getting out and making myself a little frustrated with something else for a few hours. Often with either family or some good friends, just to blow some steam and do something different. Um, and enjoy watching the Penguins and the Steelers. I used to be a Pirates fan, and it's been difficult the last 20 years to be a Pirates fan with all these losing seasons. Other than that, when you have kids, it's hard to do other things, so they've become a big hobby of mine, I guess, if you want to call it a hobby. They're more a huge part of my life. So, I can't think of anything I'm missing at this moment. Okay. As for personal experiences, I think I have one probably pretty much every day. Makes me keep wondering what's going on around me in that other world. If it's just a family member hanging out to watch the kids, or if it's somebody trying to get me a message, or did our kids bring somebody else home that needs help because they know we do this, or whatever the case may be. So personal experiences are almost always there every day. They keep it fresh, they keep it real for me. Even sometimes they seem simple, they're never simple. I get asked, where would my favorite place to investigate be? Well, truthfully, there's many answers. I love investigating anywhere that has some good reports of activity. So, to say that I'd love to investigate the lighthouse or the U.S. Capitol or the West Virginia Penitentiary down there, or the one in Ohio, or anywhere else that you can think of would be, well, I'd love to investigate there. But the cases where the kid won't sleep in his room, which has happened in my own house, where he got scared of something in his room. It's scary. I know it is. But to resolve those cases is the case that I want to take next, not a case that hundreds and thousands of miles away, or a case that we have to pay to get into. I'd rather help somebody local, or even distant, with the problem they may be having in their own home before we tackle some already previously investigated location by other teams. So hopefully, if you're having a problem at your house, you watch some of these videos and find out we're here to help, and we're serious about what we do. And I'm looking forward to hearing from you about whatever's on your mind. I really hope these videos help you understand a little bit more about each member. We're going to use some part of our web show. We're going to post them to our site. I hope that helps you all understand a little bit more about us. Puts a face with a name. So when you see us out and about, we're not total strangers to you. I mean, honestly, it's tough to welcome people into your house when you don't have an idea who they are, especially when you think you've got something strange going on. So I hope that you'd send us an email, or join us in the chat room during our show, look us up on Facebook, or find us on Twitter or MySpace, or send us an email, or get one of our business cards and give us a call. Your feedback's important to us, because we have no real direction without it. We're a community service-based organization. Yeah, we give back to many organizations. I'm sure you've seen a few, and you're going to see a few more in the coming weeks. But our primary mission is to help people that think their house is haunted. Yes, we love investigating businesses and other places, but helping parents and children sleep at night with no fear of the monsters in their closet, or the shadow walking across the room, or whatever you want to call it. That's our primary objective, to help people. So I really hope that you enjoy this, and don't be afraid to get in touch with us, and I'll talk at you soon.